Hey, you gonna be cool if I make a video, you're gonna cause problems. Huh? You're gonna cause problems, you're gonna be cool. Are you gonna eat your house? Okay.
How's it going, Stack Nation? You got Stack Daddy here coming at you from Middle America. Let me get my stuff straightened out here with my OCD problems. Guys, this is a stacking video. This is a stacking channel, but I know I have a can of chili sitting there. Chili with beans. I wouldn't be me if I didn't mix in stuff like random advice. That's just part of me, part of who I am, part of it's how I've always been. I don't know why, guys. I don't know what my problem is. That's how I've always been. So, I mean, I wish I didn't have that glare, but whatever. I got the most dimmest overhead light, and it's still, I mean, I guess it's just the silver and gold, man. And that's not silver, you guys know that, but I'm just saying these metals are so reflective. But guys, if I didn't give random advice and random this and that, then I wouldn't be me. But what I was going to say here is, I mean, you can eat chili and you can eat stuff like chili and certain types of soup, vegetable beef soup, chicken soup, that kind of soup. I'm not talking about like soup with like chicken and dumpling type stuff, but you can eat stuff like chili and different kinds of beef and chicken soups and stuff with vegetables, man. If you like to watch what you eat, but you want to get full and stuff like that, you can eat stuff like this. And I mean, not gain weight and probably lose weight if you mix in some exercise. But this stuff here, guys, I know I'm not just saying any chili. I'm talking about this random great value chili from Walmart, guys. This is some of the best. You know, I'm not saying it's as good as a custom chili that you make or your mom makes or that your Uncle Bob always made every year, or the chili cook-offs at wherever you guys work, you may have chili cook-offs. I'm not talking about some super duper homemade venison chili or bison or whatever, guys. I'm talking about like Wolf Brand chili, Hormel. I'm talking about like chili in a can type stuff. This stuff right here, guys. This cheap chili from Walmart, this great value right here, this exact kind right here, for what it is, guys, is so good, in my opinion. And this is not chili advice. Oh, do I got to say that now? Is somebody going to sue me because they buy this stuff and it's gross? But guys, this is not chili advice and this is not financial advice. But give this stuff a shot. I'm not going to harp on it. This is my random advice. Something about the U.S. there. My random advice for this video: give this chili a shot. Maybe try it, just for your dinner, one can with some low carb crackers or maybe no crackers at all. Man, guys, you can really, if you want to trim up, I don't know what you're into, if you're trying to stay healthy, stuff like this, guys. Stuff like this, man. If you ate this every day, I mean, you'd probably starve to death. I mean, the weight just falls crazy. Chili and like vegetable beef soup and chicken vegetable soup, that kind of stuff, man, and beans. You guys know what's up with that. But guys, give this stuff a shot. Enough of the weirdness, guys. That I wouldn't be me if I didn't mix in stuff like this. It's just part of who I am. Part of who I am. Here we go, guys. Let's do a little unpackaging here. I'm going to say unboxing. I have no idea what this is. I've had it for who knows how long, weeks, if not. I've had this probably for months, probably. I have no earthly idea. There's no date on here, is there? I was just glancing to see, is there a date? Is there a date on this? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I've had this for there is a date. I've had this for about 20 days, guys. There is a date. That's pretty fun. I never even paid attention to having a date on here. I've had this for about 20 days, so going on 3 weeks. And I have no idea what it is. And I'm kind of anxious to find out. This is Sunday. What is today? 23rd, 24th? Whatever it is, guys. This is Sunday. This is today, Sunday before Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving. I think it's the 23rd. I think. Maybe the 24th. No, Friday was the 21st. Today's the 23rd. And it's probably pushing around 1 o'clock or so where I'm at here in Middle America. Common sense living, guys. I live in a state with a whole bunch of room and not a lot of people. I'm not down there in Florida with fish where there's 20 million people crammed in a spot this big. I live where there's like 1/5 that many people in a spot this big. Now, I'm just teasing. I love Florida. I'm just messing with you. We actually go down to Florida quite a bit. I got a buddy down there. He's a pro bass fisherman, and we go down and stay at his place, and we go out fishing. We go fishing with him, and there's always a guy named Roland Martin. If you guys don't know who Roland Martin is, you need to maybe stop stacking for a few minutes and do some research. Get yourself a little life there. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, we definitely do some Florida stuff for sure. I just keep on going to Florida. There's always something going on. It would be hard for me to get used to living in Florida. That many people, I'm not used to that. I mean, I know it's a pretty cool, DeSantis really come in there and did some cool stuff, but I wouldn't be used to that many. Just checking, guys. I wouldn't be used to that many people in that amount of space. I would get used to it, I guess, but it would take me a while because I'm used to a lot less people and a lot more space, to be honest with you. I'm used to stuff a little bit different. Not saying better, not saying worse, just different, guys. Just different. I know Florida's kicking some extreme butt. I know that, especially in the political world. All right, guys. This is what was in there. Okay, I think I'm feeling some silver coins, guys. I'm feeling some silver coins. These have to be silver coins, or they have to be Morgans or peace dollars, because I'm not messing with silver rounds right now. I'm not messing with silver rounds, guys. They have to be silver coins. It could be Morgans and peace dollars. I don't remember any Morgans and peace dollars in the recent past or whatever. Let's see here. Oh, sweet, guys. Why they got to write on my stuff? What's up with that? What's up with that, guys? Man. Not that I care that much, but come on. Why are you writing on my stuff? I don't really. Probably get some Windex and take it right off. But am I going to do that, guys? Probably not. What is that? That's some ate up stuff right there. Huh. I wonder what caused that. I don't know, guys. And I guess I don't care that much. Something bumped around there. Let's see, guys. What have I got here? 2015 Panda. Am I going to make a big deal and take that out of there? Probably not. Dude, I just stat, guys. Some of you guys would get this and just have this with you and just go through it in such detail, and you'd make so many different videos about it. And I think that's cool, man. Like the same stuff, just like the same piece in 10 different videos. That's cool, man. I mean, I like watching y'all's stuff. But me, I get it, stack it, I get it, catalog it, put it up, boom, and move on. I'm off to the next set of races, guys. I won't mess with that. I probably won't mess with that. Well, I could mess with that if it's real easy. If it's too much trouble, I'm not going to mess with it. If you guys see that, oh, I see something right there. I see something right there. All right. I'll get that out of there, guys. Let's see. I'll get that one out of there. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. Get out of there, man. I will get those out of there. I don't want no artificial weight, guys. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, I guess I got something coming from Fish. If you know, you know. He said he's sending me a whatchamacallit, so I'm sure I'll open that on video. What do you call it, guys? Swag. Some swag. I don't have any cool swag. I'm not as big time as he is. Ah, there we go. Man, this guy did it. Or girl, whatever this was. Whoever this was. These are some nice capsules, guys. These are nicer than the ones I buy. I can feel the difference in these, but I wouldn't pay any extra. When you're dealing with so many capsules a year, like probably thousands of them, guys. I need the little 10-cent capsules, man. Whatever they come out to, 15, 16 cents. I'm not getting the crazy ones. Oh, these are I don't know why he put that in there. These are fitting pretty good. But you guys see it. Are these all the same thing? I got my 4 pandas here, guys. I like the Chinese stuff. I mean, does everybody not like these anymore? I'm hearing like, oh, Chinese gold. Is that just because they don't like China, I guess, is kind of what I'm hearing, or they got a problem with it or something? I don't know. But to me, man, if you can get your hands on, especially these seem more in the silver world, these seem like a bigger deal to me than than gold pandas. Of course, I go crazy for gold pandas. I used to really go crazy for them, but it seems like in the silver world, these are, people don't talk as much trash on these, but the Chinese gold, I'm hearing little bits of trash talking, but I don't know, guys. I don't really get into that, man. I mean, it's gold is gold, silver. I mean, gold, Krugerrands and stuff. I'm on them, man. I don't get it. I mean, I get people trying to give me Krugerrands sometimes. Like, hell, I'm like, you got something? Well, I can, for that price, I can sell you some Krugerrands. I'm like, great. To me, it's awesome. I'm thinking, man, I feel like I'm taking advantage of the person or something like that. I mean, but they act like they're they're cringing, that I'm not going to take that gold Krugerrand, which I think that was like the first gold. I mean, I did a whole deal on the Krugerrand one time. It's one of the first ones to be marked. I can't remember now, guys. Like I said, I just stack it up for weight, for volume. I don't dig into to as much details. I mean, I stop and do it sometimes, but what does this need to be? Okay, but not like some of you guys do. And I'm glad you guys do that, because I'm like a big picture kind of guy. I've always kind of been. Even when I used to be in different types of regional management and stuff like that, I didn't do the micromanaging as much. I was more interested in the outcome. Like when I come to your district, what's this going to look like? When I look at your, what's the numbers look like as far as how, the little detail, the way you micromanaging, I didn't really bug them that much. That's kind of how I do this stacking world here, which may not be the best thing. I don't really know, but it's what I do, guys. So some of you guys would take these, and I mean, you would just dig in. I mean, you'd make 6 videos on these 4 coins. And I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that's interesting, man. It makes for better content and easier content and more content. To me, but I just kind of get the stuff. Boom, here it is, guys. It is what it is. On to the next one. Wonder what the 15. Of course, I know it's 2015, but they must have just had could they not just look at it? I guess that's simpler. I mean, writing on your capsules is kind of, I don't know that I've seen that in a long. I don't think I've seen that in quite a while. A lot of people would be real irritated about that. That's almost what I got for you guys. I got STAX there in the beginning giving me trouble. I mean, I got some chili with beans. You guys tried this? Made with beef, guys. You kidding me? U.S. inspected, guys. Come on. And I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not a chili advisor. But man, guys, that's some good chili. I'm telling you, you guys should hop on it. I mean, for the price and all that stuff. And if you're trying to kind of, you can. That's a hearty meal right there. You can't get a whole bunch of tortillas or big old slabs of garlic bread. That's going to change things. But if you can eat that with just a certain amount of crackers, I don't know, 6 or 8 crackers maybe, or maybe no crackers or low carb crackers, something like that. If you can do that, guys, man, you can really trim up. You can. I'm telling you, chili and be in different types of soups. Not soups, not a whole lot of potatoes and stuff. I'm not saying not too much of that. Guys, you can really kind of trim up. I'm telling you, if you're interested in that. You can mix it in with that with your carnivore diet. People say, oh, that's got this and that in it. I know, but strictly carnivore, just meat and eggs and stuff. That's a little too much, guys. That's a little too much, guys. But anyways, guys, it's Sunday before Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to y'all again, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that stuff. I'm all about it. And hope you're out there moving and grooving. I see Pangs out there, getting his exercise on. I hope some more of you guys are doing that. Or if you've already been doing it, great. If you haven't been, and I kind of encourage you, or if Pang or somebody, because guys, I know Thousand Air talks about it a lot, but health is wealth, guys. We're all heading to the end of our road, but you don't want to get there prematurely if you can keep from it. And you don't want to get all screwed up and live miserable, real unhealthy for the last 15, 20 years of your life. We've all seen that. We've all, had the aunts and the uncles and, smoked themselves into a corner or drank themselves into a corner or something like that. Unhealthy, ate themselves into a corner, whatever, guys. Non-exercise themselves into a corner. That's all we're trying to do, guys. We're trying to beat the system just a little bit. Ultimately the system wins. We live, we die. But it's about that quality of life, guys. The silver and gold, it just kind of adds to the quality of life, makes it funner, and kind of gives you something to look forward to, and blah blah blah. But your true quality of life, in my opinion, comes from your health. So if you've got some health, decent health, then everything's better. Your wealth is better. Your family life's better. Your work life is better. You guys know how it is. But I got some other stuff too, guys. I got tips on, if you guys get into eye surgeries and stuff, vision correction. I know quite a bit about that. I know this is the most popular, or the most, how would I say it, guys? The most performed surgery in America, removing the gallbladder. I'll show you all some stuff about that, because there's a lot of stuff they don't tell you. I did that years ago, and I learned some really valuable stuff, and I discovered some stuff of my own. If you guys had your gallbladder out, but you still don't feel better, but not quite right, comment below. Comment below. I mean, the few people that watch this video, I can show you some stuff on that. Nobody showed me, and I can show you some stuff about eye surgery. Like if you have vision correction or cataract surgery, something like that, intraocular contact lens. Did you get dry eyes, or if you just have dry eyes, period. I found stuff that doctors never told me, but I found out, like, miracle cures for the stuff, guys, like life-changing stuff. If you're running around, like they say, a soldier marches on their stomach. That means if your stomach's screwed up, everything is screwed up. I don't know if you guys ever heard that before. A soldier marches on their stomach. It takes you a second to figure out. What they're saying is, if the soldier is hungry or has a stomach problem, that's going to affect the soldier, period. The soldier can't move properly, can't march. What they're saying is that the stomach's probably almost the most important thing. But if you've got, crazy dry eye situation going on, or any stuff like that, guys, I know some stuff about that. I know some stuff that hardly nobody else knows about that. Some unbelievable stuff. But if that happens to strike a nerve with you, comment below. I know that sounds crazy, guys, but this is kind of part of who I am. Trying to help. But all right, guys, there it is. That was a little package I've had for 3 weeks, it looks like. Right at it. Open it up. I got me 4 sweet pandas. I love the Chinese stuff. I love me some Chinese food every now and then. It's kind of tough if you're doing low carb, I promise you that. It don't go good with low carb as far as I can tell, but it's still some good stuff. But all right, guys, happy Sunday. You guys be safe out there. If you're moving, good job. Keep moving. If you haven't been moving enough, you guys get out there and move. Please get out there and move. The more you move, the more you want to move. If it hurts to move, that may make you stop hurting. It's weird. Like, oh, moving hurts me, but it may actually, it may stop some of the hurt in your back and your knee, wherever, guys, in your brain. I'm telling you, in your brain and in your psyche. All right, guys, Stack Daddy, Middle America, out of here, guys.